Hello, my name is Sarah Newsy, and I'm going to be reviewing the Crisis Center of Tampa Bay website. So as a future counselor, both in and out of schools, I wanted to review the Crisis Center of Tampa Bay. It's basically a website for the call center that answers calls for those who are victims of sexual assault or have severe depression or any other ailing troubles that they're having in their life. Right away when you click the website, you instantly see a benefit that's happening on September 14th. So they rely a lot on donation. That's one thing that's important. They also have a donate link, which I will click on right now. Another thing about this website is that it's relatively aesthetically pleasing. It's easy to use. The links are all pretty bold. Nothing's hidden. You can choose which donations you would want to give, which I really like. It inspires people to donate without kind of pressing it on them. And another way, they have Get Involved, which kind of looks different from these other links, which I think can help people find different volunteer opportunities. Right here we have a link to become a caller. Basically, what this implies is that they would provide emergency food assistance and personal items to those in need. And they would also call to double check on people who are, for example, couldn't leave their house. This is for sexual assault victims. This works similarly to the National Suicide Hotline. They would be taking anonymous calls from people who are in deep emotional distress. But not only counselors, they also have opportunities for other people in terms of internships, like marketing, graphic design, and human resources. And they also give you information about how to apply as well. I just filled out a volunteer application, which they made relatively easy to use. And here they have pictures of the volunteers themselves. Another thing, they also describe the services they provide and also disaster relief. One thing that I think is a bit of a critique on the website is while they have clear services on what they provide, it is a little hard to get involved. If you are calling the 221 number, they pick up right away, of course. But in terms of this help number right here, that's not for emergencies but for general questions, it is a little harder to get someone on the phone since everyone is addressing other issues. So that is the one concern that I have with the website. But other than that, they clearly have a lot of resources, and they're clearly a busy hotline. So I totally understand the lack of communicating in terms of the non-help number. Everything else works very well. They have a mission statement as well, which I will pull up. And this mission statement basically says what kind of center they are, kind of a reiteration of what other programs they offer, and also their contact. And they also added this map recently. It wasn't there when I first applied, but I noticed it later this week, and I have to say they have all the numbers right here, which I think is really useful because I don't think people really know where exactly they are. So I think having a map and having all these different numbers and all these different addresses is very important. So this is the Crisis Center of Tampa Bay website. I think that they did a very good job pulling it all together. I think that it's relatively easy to use. And I think that they are doing a lot of good in the Tampa Bay area. So I look forward to volunteering in the future. But this has been my review of the Tampa Bay Crisis Center website.